My council colleague Ranjit Agarwal, who I also very frequently address as my younger brother, Chairman of EIRC Sunil Sahu, immediate past Chairman Nitish Moore, Debayan Patro, Ravi Patwa, Hariram Agarwal ji, thank you very much. Mohit and Sanjeev, Aden Rustogi ji, who is a past chairman here, and I don't see, and the most important person, the person sitting in the front row, Girish Ahuja ji. And why he is most important, I will tell you later. From the point of view of the institute. And of course, Naveen Khemka ji, Mr. Somya Malan, whom I have heard with lot of interest, and who's, from his address, I'll pick up points to say what is the institute's way of thinking about it. Giridhar Sharma ji, and a good afternoon to all of you. Mohit knows, Vivek knows that I have very good memories of this views exchange. I think some of my best lectures on Companies Act I have delivered in this forum. You see, about 4 or 5 years back or 6 years back. Some of them in Park Hotel. Today I cannot really speak on the Companies Act because simple reason that because of the position that I hold. Yesterday when many people they saw your WhatsApp message, Debashish Mitra speaking on Companies Amendment Act 2020, there were some phone calls to me, Debashish, are you going and speaking? Because problem is, if I speak, it is sometimes presumed that it is the viewpoint of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. It will go out and they say that this is the viewpoint, which need not be so, right? I'll start off by why Girish Ahuja ji is important to us. I am already the vice president, so you see, I don't have too much of vested interest in him. So, except the interest that for whatever I say, he has taught a generation of chartered accountants, a generation of students. He has taught, including me, he has taught them. Last time I was the chairman of BOS, and Girish ji is here. And there was this talk that let us get Girish ji to teach students full-time in the institute platform. And Girish ji ko jo bhi remuneration hai, wo Girish ji jo bolenge, we will do it. That was the thing. I was the chairman of BOS. So मैं with lot of hesitation I approached him. Said Girish ji, हम अपना students है, आपको ना full time अपना हम ये करना चाहते हैं. So because Girish ji is very popular amongst the students. What was his reaction? The first thing he said, institute से पैसा लेने का सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता. That's the first thing. Second thing he said that, you see, I like to share my knowledge with members and students, and I take great pleasure and pride in doing so. And that's how it should be. He represents hundreds and thousands of teachers we have who teaches. For example, it's a GST also, you have a speaker today. He has also been speaking across India. So he represents those who selflessly update us, enlighten us, and enrich us. So for Girish Ahuja ji and his group of members, group of this, thought leaders, a round of applause. Ranjit has been an excellent member of the council, and two issues I'll take up. I will only take up issues which I think are relevant to this audience. I have also heard you speak about PE ratio. I have heard him speak about research. PE ratio also, what the institute, what the government wants from us, I will also speak about that. But two issues. When Ranjit came in, Naveen Gupta was the president. And at the fag end of his term, and Ranjit was the chairman of Professional Development Committee. At the fag end of his term, he said that, ye jo UDIN hai, can we, introduce UDIN? And please note, this concept of UDIN was not there only when Naveen Gupta told Ranjit. It was there long back this concept, but we did not have that kind of a, you can say, that kind of a desire to introduce it, push it through, because we thought controversial, and sometimes, what the members will, whether the members will like it or not. But at that time, they said that let Ranjit go into it. Introduced it. We did not know what was going to happen. Initially, we took the baby step of making it recommendatory. Then we made it mandatory. We took that bold step at that time under the leadership of Ranjit Agarwal. And today, whenever we make a presentation on the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, saying that what you are doing, one of the first items that we list is UDIN. So that is where, you see, how the institute is progressing. The only request, and which I will also make when I speak a bit about the budget and all these areas which Girish Ahuja ji will speak on, हम लोग ना कभी-कभी एक्सटेंशन का माइंडसेट में चलते हैं. टैक्स ऑडिट का डेट एक्सटेंड कर दो, इनकम टैक्स रिटर्न का डेट एक्सटेंड कर दो, यूडिन को भी एक्सटेंड कर दो. So you see, but the problem is this: I and Ranjit, both of us are elected representatives. We hear your voice. But when you seek these extensions, please note that every time we do this, institute का सर जो है ना थोड़ा झुक जाता है. गिरीश जी भी मुझसे शायद सहमत होंगे. ये हम लोग को थोड़ा बहुत सैक्रिफाइस करना पड़ेगा as we go ahead. थोड़ा बहुत सैक्रिफाइस. And I as the vice president, for example 9C तो 28 फरवरी से 31 मार्च मेरा इंस्ट्रक्शन था 9C का एक्सटेंशन इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं लिखेगा. सुशील है नहीं यहाँ में, मैं बोल दिया कि नहीं लिखा. And without my permission nobody will write. I am the vice president, without my permission हम लिखा नहीं. इन लोग जो एक्सटेंशन दिया 31 मार्च का खुद दिया. Now, you see, we are meeting the FM in the next week, I and the president. One, the first thing we are going to say, tell the FM is, Madam, don't think that we are the Extension Institute of India. We also know what to do for the purpose of the nation. We will not seek extension right, left and center. But, if you are going to introduce something at a late stage, and tell the members or the auditors to comply without giving them enough time, then we shall certainly suggest. But generally, we will not do that. So that is a mindset you must get used to. With me being there for 2 years, if I get re-elected. So you see, that's the mindset you must get used to. You must get used to this mindset of excellence which Girish Ahuja ji represents. मुझसे ना आपको मेरिट, एक्सीलेंस, ये सब जो बात है ना बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली सुनाई देगा मुझसे. बिकॉज अगर वहां में हम इंस्टीट्यूट को नहीं घुमाएंगे तो इंस्टीट्यूट जो रिस्पेक्ट विच इट डिजर्व्स, 72-year-old इंस्टीट्यूशन, दैट डिजर्विंग रिस्पेक्ट मस्ट कम टू द इंस्टीट्यूट. सो आई वाज टेलिंग हिम दिस. रंजीत एट दैट टाइम वाज आल्सो चेयरमैन ऑफ पीडीसी. बात आया बैंक ऑडिट. All of you now, yesterday, at least I got 10 phone calls. Sir, bank audit मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा? Sir, bank audit दिलवा दीजिए. मैंने बोला कि भाई ऐसा है कि ये आपका हाथ में नहीं है, मेरा हाथ में नहीं है बैंक ऑडिट, because we are more or less gone for the software. नो सर, बहुत काम सर होता है सर, सबको मिल जाता है. ये मिस्टर एक्स को मिला, वो कैटेगरी 4 था सर, उसको कैसे मिला? मैं कैटेगरी 2 हूं, मुझे क्यों नहीं मिला? अरे बाप रे बाप. ये सो सी, आई वाज टॉकिंग टू द प्रेसिडेंट. आई वाज आस्किंग हिम, सर, डू यू आल्सो गेट दिस फोन कॉल्स? ही सेड, Devashish, now I do not pick up unknown numbers because most of them they speak about all this. Now let me tell you what he did, and people also before him and people after him. We approached the banks and said that here is a software. The software is nothing else. It basically ensures that the auditors are picked on a random basis. That's, rule of thumb. Here is a software. Use it so as to appoint your auditors. Except there are 12 banks now, except 3 banks, which I don't want to name. All the others are using this software, including State Bank of India, of which Girish ji was a director at some point of time. What they are doing is this: they are doing it on a random basis, the selection. But please note, number of banks have come down. 12 banks now because of the mergers. उसमें क्या है? branches bhi ghat gaya. So you see, if you are going to do this, that is, expect a bank branch audit every time, difficult to get, difficult to get. मुझे उस दिन कोई बोला लास्ट ईयर, देबाशीष दा मैं कैटेगरी 1 बैंक हूं. आई सेड वेरी गुड, एक्सीलेंट, वेरी गुड, बिकॉज कैटेगरी 1 चलाना इज नॉट वेरी इजी, लेट मी टेल यू. वेरी गुड. बोलता है कि मुझे ऐसा बैंक मिला, मुझे 3,20,000 का फीस मिला कैटेगरी 1 बैंक का. व्हाई आई एम ए कैटेगरी 1 ऑडिटर, व्हाई आई शुड गेट ओनली 3,20,000? सर आई शुड गेट 7 लाख रुपीज, व्हाई आई शुड नॉट गेट? और मुझसे ज्यादा तो रंजित को ऐसा फोन कॉल मिलता है. आई हैव नो डाउट अबाउट दैट, आई हैव नो डाउट अबाउट दैट. कोई कोई तो मुझे ऐसे मेरा उम्र को देख के मुझे इतना अप्रोच करता नहीं है, कोई कोई मैं ज्यादा ऐसे एक्सीलेंस मेरिट का बात करता हूं उसलिए ज्यादा अप्रोच नहीं करता, तो मुझसे इतना अप्रोच यू सी दे डोंट. बट रंजित बीइंग ए वेरी पॉपुलर and that's why he gets the highest votes every time, so you see people they approach him. So you see people they approach him with all these things. हम बोला तुमको मिला ना, बोलता हाँ, पर सोचो कि भगवान का आशीर्वाद है तुम्हारे ऊपर. मिला तुमको, you see you are never happy with whatever you get. हजारों को नहीं मिला, but you have got, and still you are cribbing. Why I will not get more fees, this, that, all those kind of things. But the point I am trying to make, sir, is this: is bank audit going to be our future? Even Girish ji will agree with me. 4-5 साल के बाद में बैंक ऑडिट नहीं रहेगा. We have to get used to a scenario where we don't have this kind of protections. Yesterday I saw a news item and I was very, very concerned, Ranjit, where you see somebody carried a WhatsApp report. I am trying to verify that the Prime Minister is saying about 6,000 compliances I will get rid of in 1 year. Everything will be self-certification. Somebody wrote, one of the council members, he wrote back to me, Vice President sir, because GST audit is not there, we are trying our best to convince the government about the usefulness of GST audit. Well, sir, with this kind of statements, Vice President sir, from the government, do you think that GST audit and other audits will remain with us, where they're talking about self-certification, self-attestation, what is going to happen, sir? Certainly, we are going to be impacted. And we have to be ready for this. The impact will be quite huge. And if the institute does not do enough to train our members to face this impact, then according to me, the institute would have failed. Institute would have certainly failed. As soon as I became the Vice President, the first question that I asked is, technology is going to overtake us. In the next 1 to 2 years, is going to. And can you believe, Ranjit will agree, on the 26th of this month, when we are having a felicitation program in Calcutta, Park Hotel, A.C. Chakraborty, former president of the institute, 90-year-old man, he stood up and he said, technology, technology, and technology. A 90-year-old man stands up and says that that is the future of the profession. And you don't do technology, you are nowhere. उसने उसका बात सुना मैं, चक्रवर्ती साहब का बात हम बहुत ध्यान से सुना. Went back to Delhi. I said that हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? Artificial intelligence, blockchain, क्या कर रहे हैं लिखाओ. बोला कि सर हम लोग 30 crores का सैंक्शन किया है to develop software which will be, you see, circulated amongst the membership, which was done last year. So that, you see, this data analytics, this will be tools for small and medium practitioners. I said, how long will it take? They said that, sir, 2 to 3 months, we should get it ready. I said, I want that done. We are going to come and sweep you off your feet with these new thoughts. डेटा एनालिटिक्स सॉफ्टवेयर, ऑडिट टूल सब दे देंगे. हम उस दिन बोला कि कितना है, 30 करोड़ रुपया दिया, ऐसा और भी पैसा चाहिए तो ले लो. बट आई वॉन्ट दैट थिंग टू हैपन. आई वॉन्ट द मेंबरशिप to be very, very ready. Those of us who are senior here and who are thinking that, Are Debashish, what is he talking about? Please note, a 90-year-old man stood up and talked about technology only. If he can talk, why you and I cannot talk? When I took over, they said the institute, sir, we used to do our accounts in Tally. इंस्टीट्यूट के अकाउंट्स जो है ब्रांचेस 164 ब्रांचेस है टैली में अकाउंट्स होता था एंड आप लोग अकाउंट्स जो है इसी वी टू पब्लिश द अकाउंट इन लेट पार्ट ऑफ सितंबर एंड वी टीच पीपल हाउ टू डू द अकाउंट्स अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स क्या होना चाहिए ऑडिटिंग स्टैंडर्ड्स क्या होना चाहिए एंड इंस्टीट्यूट के अकाउंट्स टैली में होता है एंड इंस्टीट्यूट हैव टू पब्लिश द अकाउंट्स इन सच अ लेट स्टेज वी सेड व्हाई डोंट यू चेंज टुडे again I was chairing a meeting about 3 days back we are going for Oracle ERP कर देगा एक ऑडिटर्स का नोट जो है ना रिकॉन्सिलिएशन ब्रांच रिकॉन्सिलिएशन हुआ नहीं जीएसटी रिकॉन्सिलिएशन हुआ नहीं वी डोंट वांट इंस्टीट्यूट व्हेन इट प्रेजेंट्स इट्स अकाउंट्स इट शुड बी टॉप क्लास इफ मोहित सीज द अकाउंट्स मोहित शुड से सर अच्छा लगा इंस्टीट्यूट के अकाउंट्स देख के and other top corporates about which the gentleman here, Somia, right? If I have got your name right, he was talking about, he should also say that, see, institute का भी accounts जाके देखो ना, P ratio करते हो, institute का भी देखो, किस तरह से institute ने disclose किया. That the day he says that, when he comes here and says this, that yes, and the institute accounts, look at it, look at the disclosure that they have done. I'll be extremely happy and pleased. अभी इंस्टीट्यूट के अकाउंट्स उतना अच्छा नहीं है हम लोग सबको पढ़ाते हैं कुछ करते नहीं है we are doing that I have introduced ERP we have said that look money does not matter institute has huge funds we will do it but we are changing today Girish ji is going to speak to us and I think Jatin Hajai is the other speaker Ranjit na he is going to speak to us on GST he is going to speak to us on union budget I think section 269 take it up other sections whatever Girish ji day before yesterday we were there in the ministry they were asking us CSR expenses it's not allowable under section 37 of the income tax act sir you are not aware bolte institute ka kya viewpoint hai should we allow it or not so my first reaction was why not but then they said that you do a study and get back to us whether CSR expenses that we incur, it should be allowed under section 37 of the Income Tax Act or not. Because today, the Prime Minister's Relief Funds is allowed under section 80G. But that one is not allowed. So they said, why you don't allow this? The question was from the ministry. Right? We said that we will get back to you. Then they said, accounting karte ho yaar, CSR ko jo hai, you are putting that on the face of your PL. It is not an expenses to be allowed. I said that, sir, you are talking about allowability of that expenses under section 37. And why do you make a contrary argument telling me that I should not put CSR on the face of my PL? Not right. Well, the technical guidance, I said 100%, sir, we already have technical guidance on this matter. But what I was saying is this, I told the Direct Tax Committee chairman this time, the next time मेरा जो budget और pre-budget memorandum, post-budget memorandum में जाएगा, सबसे ज़्यादा मैं चाहता हूँ, of course his advice is taken regarding the sections, section 80C, 80D, standard deduction, all these advice are taken. I said मेरा सबसे ज़्यादा advice जाना पड़ेगा, how do I help the economy? How the chartered accountants can help in the enhancement of the GDP? That will be my biggest stress. And I want to take that paper and go and tell the top people there that, sir, this is my recommendation of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India on the betterment of the economy. Standard deduction hai, 80C hai, sab hai. But sir, this is what I talk. And I know once I do that, immediately I will be hurt. Immediately I'll be hurt. See, I will change things, the way we look at it. I was talking to the president, all these 5 or 6 days I was there in Delhi, sitting down and talking, I'll change things. Last point, and I know, see, you'd all like to hear him, and so many of us, we always do. Excellence. This study circle. I always think about excellence when I think about this study circle. And I will not say this when I speak to all the other study cycles, let me tell you. Right? Because see, if you note me as I go on speaking, I do not have a prepared speech. I only listen to what people are talking about around me, and then I respond. Right, so that you see, I also don't get bored speaking, and you all people don't get also bored hearing me, but same thing he's saying. When you're speaking about the P ratio, the CARO which is coming up from 2021-22, the government of India said that can the auditors comment on the P ratio about the future profitability of the company, and the government of India was saying, we are more interested whether the company will be in a position to repay its debts in the next 1 year. For example, if the balance sheet is prepared as on 31st March 2022, whether till 31st March 2023, the auditor must comment whether the company is in a position to repay its debts on a regular basis. Once they said this, we said that, sir, are the auditors astrologers? How can the auditors comment on such a thing? I and G. Shekhar, who is the chairman of Audit and Assurance Standards Board, we represent the institute in the ministry. We said that, sir, auditors will never do. Sorry, sir. The secretary said that this is where we have a problem, na Devashish. You all people don't want to take responsibility. I said that, sir, how can the auditor tell you that in the next 1 year whether the company will be in a position to repay its debts on time or not? If I agree to that also, I will put my whole profession into jeopardy. If I agree to that. I speak about periods, then they said, okay, all right. ठीक है? बोलते हम लोग ना कुछ रेशियो लेते हैं. Current ratio 2:1. Asset test ratio 1:1, debt equity ratio 2:1. ये सब को हम लोग डिफाइन कर देंगे इन द शेड्यूल 3. पी रेशियो हम लोग डिफाइन कर देंगे, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया डिफाइन कर देगा, और हम लोग बोलेगा कि बेस्ड ऑन दिस रेशियोज व्हाट इज द कमेंट ऑफ द ऑडिटर अबाउट द फ्यूचर. वी सेड सर वी डोंट माइंड. अब सर रेशियोज आप लोग डिफाइन करते रहिएगा, फिर इंस्टीट्यूट के पास मत चले आइएगा कि ये सब रेशियो तुम लोग लिखते जाओ. नहीं हम लोग कर देगा. ऑल राइट फाइन. अभी तक शेड्यूल 3 चेंज नहीं हुआ. दे केम बैक टू द इंस्टीट्यूट आफ्टर 1 मंथ. यार ये सब जो रेशियो है ना, इसको तुम डिफाइन करके हम लोग को शेड्यूल 3 बना के दे दो. हम लोग करके दे दिया. बट द पॉइंट इज दैट यू डोंट गिव क्रेडिट फॉर व्हाट द इंस्टीट्यूट डज फॉर यू. We did it, and we did an excellent job. Accounting Standard Board did an excellent job. Right? So you see, we did it. And you will see the change coming up. In a few months it's coming up. Schedule 3 is getting changed. Because CARO ko defer ho gaya bolke, they are not making the changes. Therefore, yesterday the Secretary Ministry of Corporate Affairs bolta hai ki yaar ek CARO ka na tum log chalu kar do, training karna. We said we'll do it. But that is how it is. The ratios are going to have a center stage. Last point, as I said, excellence. I have a vision. You know, we have a center of excellence. I don't know how many of you are aware, in Rajarhat. Huge plot of land. Unfortunately, for the past 5 to 6 years, we have not done much. I was in charge for 2 or 3 years. You see, even, because of the institute's red tape, even the boundary wall could not be given there. The other day, I was looking at somebody, this Gurukul kind of thing, where you walk into a place, you hear bhajans and everything. I was just taken somewhere. Now you see, when you are the vice president, you have a lot of friends all over the place. They will say, sir, can you go there? So I was taken somewhere, and I found, when I entered, you see all bhajans, and you felt very peaceful. They said, sir, sit down here. I sat down, lot of religious sermons being recited. I was thinking that my centers of excellence, can I develop that once I enter, or once Hariramji enters that place, you only have excellence, excellence, excellence being talked about everywhere. You go there for a day or two, you come back at peace with yourself, saying that, oh my God, today I was taken to a different world altogether. Who took me to a different world? The Institute of Chartered Accountants of India took me to a different world. If the Prime Minister of India comes, and this is my vision, I will not take him to a big 5-star hotel. I will say, sir, can you come to my center of excellence? And when he hears all this talk about excellence everywhere, he will say that, यार ये इंस्टीट्यूट जो है ना, ये यूनिक है, यूनिक है. That is what, you see, we this thing, and let me tell you, this Center of Excellence, one of the first decisions that I and the President took after we took over, that this Center of Excellence का पूरा जिम्मेदारी रंजीत अग्रवाल को दिया जाए. 1-2 साल में खड़ा कर देगा ये phase 1 में. We know, we have full faith in him. He can do, you see, wonders, right? And even Sushil, working so hard on GST. Fantastic. You see, his efforts are fantastic, right? So I don't want to take much of your time except to say that the Institute is very much alive and kicking. The Institute will continue to be a partner in nation building. The Institute's 3 pillars of independence, excellence and integrity will continue as long as we are alive or beyond. And the Institute will continue to serve the members and the students to the best of its ability. With these words, I wish all of you the very, very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your very enlightening and very thought-provoking address. And I hope the Institute, the Eastern Region contribution in the Institute will not go unnoticed in next couple of years under the leadership of Dr. Mitra, supported by all of us. So thank you very much, sir. Friends.